Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Multi-Life Podcast, Season 2, Episode 18. Remember to go follow our Instagram at multilife.pod, and now we're going to go around and say hello.
How's it going, everybody? Hooday! We're back from Cincinnati, back in Dallas, ready to record our podcast episode, and yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Anthony, I've always been curious what your... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I've just been always curious about your connection with the Bengals. Like, what, why?
It's just because my mother started getting into football. So my dad has always been into football. He's a 49ers fan, so I grew up a 49ers fan. But my mom was looking for a team like 2020-ish, I think. And it was right after the Bengals Super Bowl run. When they lost the Super Bowl, she saw a post-game interview with Joe Burrow, and she was like, I like this guy. It's like, this guy's a GOAT.
Everybody loves Joe Burrow. All the
everybody
girls
loves
love
Joey
Burrow.
B. Yeah, no, everyone loves Joey B. I got to see him beat up on my Longhorns while I was in college, so that was cool. But yeah, now I go along with her, and I've come to like the team a lot. Orange is my favorite color, so it's easy to like the team.
Wow, okay.
Hey,
Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
No, Gigamax.
Our rivalry is gonna come to a head this weekend.
Yeah, Friday. It's a big game.
That's right.
I guess Melissa Ann already got used to me not being here. Anyways, guys, it's great to be back. It's been
welcome
pretty
back.
rough with work, so finally got the week off. Unfortunately,
Now this is your work. Let's go.
Well,
no R&R.
Yeah,
no.
It sucks because I gotta work Thanksgiving now, so I'm glad
Wait, what?
to be here. Yeah, I'm covering for a guy, so.
Hey, bro, it's all right. So does
work.
Joey B. He has to work Thanksgiving as well.
Also, is that a new cat?
No, it's not a new cat. It was our first one, the same one, but
Oh.
he's been what do you call it? He's got so much energy these past weeks.
Yeah, all over the
He
place.
can't run that much anymore. Well, because it's a small apartment, so
Oh.
it's kind of rough now.
Dang. All right. Well, hi guys. It's Melissa
Cool
Ann.
story, bro. And Spencer, last but not least.
All right. Wow. So, I mean, wow. Has it been 2 years now? Is this the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is it. What
2
was
years.
What was the date of our 0th episode?
Our first
November
upload was
16th.
November 16th, but I don't
Wow.
remember what day we actually recorded, but that is our very first record of being on Spotify, and it's November 16th.
Yeah,
so-
officially 2 calendar years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And our top 10s are coming up real
Yeah.
fast, dude. That's the
Yeah.
scary part. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
scary part.
crazy.
Because I keep having little like songs that will either come up on my like Reels for You page, or that'll just come up in shuffle, or like if I have Spotify DJ going or whatever. And I'm still now having songs that come on, and I'm like, wait, this song's a banger, and it fell through the cracks.
Oh.
So it's a little scary. We'll see how things shake up. But anyway, so I guess without further ado, we'll step into the review section. Just as a reminder for all of you at home, wherever you're listening, we rate our songs K1 through K5, with K1 being dislikable, K5 being repeatable. And with a repeatable entry, we're gonna start off. ITZY's Tunnel Vision. They are back. Their first music win since early 2024 with Intouchable. So they won on Music Bank. That was great. It was freaking wow. It was really emotional seeing Yeji, Chaeryeong, seeing all them really relish in the moment and be proud of where they're at, and so that's really excellent. Again, yeah, it's been almost 2 years since they won. It's been over 2 years since they won OT5, because they haven't won all 5 of them together since Cake.
Wow.
Yeah, so big stuff. We love that for ITZY. We are so back, by the way. I love the all togetherness of like the chorus vocals, I thought the parts were split up quite well as well. Like I thought that everyone executed their parts well, or they fit their part of the song. Particularly, I think pretty iconic is Yuna's lines before the first chorus when the instrumental drops out. I feel like she delivers her lines quite well. The choreo super powerful, very fun to watch. Love they stick with the crown ending. You know, like we're so back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have them all. And yeah, other songs on the album were fine. I thought the album altogether was pretty good. 8-Bit Heart was a very weird song, but I like it a lot. I think it's really fun and silly and in a good way. So yeah, what did y'all think about this album?
I also thought it was like a really good comeback. I mean, like you had mentioned about the chorus, the altogether-ness. I think that's literally my favorite part. I mean, to me, it's more like a chant, I guess.
Yes, right.
And I know I know that Melissa Ann is not a big fan of chants, I don't think, but I loved it for this song. So, and I don't know, I just like this kind of theming and concept for them more because I don't know, I just keep whenever I think of ITZY, I just keep having flashbacks of like PTSD of like sneakers era where they're all in the palace kicking their feet with sneakers, and I'm just like, that's
Put them
just
on. Put them
you
up. Put 'em
know.
up.
But I love like Mafia in the Morning kind of like concept and theming, and this is kind of like another version of that for me. So I think that's why I especially like this comeback over like some of their other ones over the past few years. Um, but I will say from like 8-Bit Heart is also fun and weird, but Flicker is also one of my favorites and in the top 10 running for my
Ooh.
list.
Oh
So
wow. Yeah, that's high praise.
I don't know. ITZY is just one of those girl groups that's a little bit hard for me to go all into. They definitely have a lot of good songs for me. Untouchable is like K5, but then I feel like it's just so unpredictable for whether I'll like their comebacks or not. And so this one, Tunnel Vision, for me was K2, K3 range. Um, it just, I don't know. It didn't feel like a ITZY song as much as like a one of the writers was Dem Joints. Um, it felt like more of their or his. I don't know if it's a team or just a person, but it felt like more like his song rather than an ITZY song. I don't know. It was just like hard for me to latch on to the identity of it, and um, I think like with some of their past releases being so good, my expectations were really high for this one because the music video is beautiful. I have to acknowledge that. But it's just like the music itself, the song itself, maybe didn't quite match that expectation that I had going into it.
I also give the song a K3. I thought it was a nice and clean music video. I really enjoyed it, but ITZY is not my type of music exactly. So, I mean, they have great consistency. I'll give them that. So, but the lyrics weren't it for me.
I like the post-apocalyptic, like it gives like BDZ vibes, like BDZ by Twice, or like I like Anti-Fragile kind of a little bit, like that kind of vibe for the music video. So I agree. I like the kind of tattered outfits or um whatever you want to associate with that genre. I agree. It's a cool thing.
I think it's funny that you mentioned BDZ because I just think of like the cute like concept for them like for that because they're just playing cute like with a bulldozer. But like for like Anti-Fragile or this, you have them like hardcore like in shadows or whatnot. Like
I mean, you have a literal meteor falling onto the group at the end
Yeah.
of the Anti-Fragile MV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Well, for our next song, I want everyone to close their eyes and imagine what the next song is So our next song is X by Close Your Eyes. And to be honest, I feel like if I had to like a boy group, this would be them because like
Really?
every time they come out with something, I just have to add it to like a playlist. Like I
Yeah.
literally have every song that they've released this year like in my top 10 contender list.
Wait,
Dang.
what? Wow.
Um so yeah, I mean I just love this group. But like for this song specifically, I just love how like such a smooth vibe of a song it kind of is. And then like the little low voice, I mean, it reminds me of like Felix because I feel like he kind of like trademarked that kind of like sound in like a boy group. But you know, like the low voice ad libs kind of sound really nice. And then I thought the video was pretty cool. It was actually a really simple video. It was just a whole bunch of running and a lot of really cool transitions. And I don't know, I just think I just really enjoyed that. But I would say out of the whole Blackout EP, um, X, Chic, and 2.0 were my favorites. And then like high ranking ones were SOB and then Who's That? Jane Doe. So, but I mean a really good comeback from them. And then yeah, if I had to like a boy group, I think this would be them.
Are you gonna learn the members?
Yeah, I need to. I didn't, to be honest, I think this is the first time that I kind of like watched one of their videos because I really only listened to them and I didn't realize how many members there were. So I'm kind of intimidated by how many I would have to learn.
Aren't there 7?
I don't know. I saw them all in one frame. I was like, there's gotta be like 13 of them. But I mean,
Wait.
you're probably right. Like there's only probably 7 of the
7 members, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
easy. 7 is easy.
Seven too many. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're right.
It's too hard.
Seven-
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
7 should be easy because like I know all the weekly members and there's 7 of them. So this should be
Yeah.
a piece of cake.
Yeah. If you want to get
Well.
really into them, you can watch.
Sorry.
If you want to get really into them, you can watch the survival show that formed them. The survival
Okay.
show is called Project 7.
Project 7.
That's how I knew there were
okay.
7 members because I was
Yeah,
like,
come on, Spencer. Let's get it. Let's get it
Yeah,
together.
I-
man.
I
It's
don't
supposed to not
watch
Project
my-
13. What are we doing?
I'm not watching my Survivor shows. So
No, you used the word smooth, Spencer. That's exactly how I felt. It's just a super smooth instrumental, and the vocals are super smooth as well. Just they mesh very, very well. The instrumental does a good job of like being bubbly and poppy, kind of, with like the percussion kind of jumps around in your ears at times, which is cool. There's like an intermittent piano that comes and it's like just there's a lot that's kind of happening in the background, but it still stays like it's not overwhelming at all. Like even the brass, like you know that could cause a lot of not commotion, but like it could take the forefront with if you're not careful. But I feel like the whole thing was just super well put together. I was bopping my head the whole time. Super impressed. This is a definite K5 for me, honestly.
wow.
Yeah, no, it was very cool project.
Huh. Yeah, I really like this song. It took a while to grow on me. Like I only added it to a playlist and rated it K4 literally today. I was like, okay, like I'll acknowledge that it's a K4.
This will do.
I feel like Close Your Eyes is doing something really special in the K-pop boy group space right now, which is latching on to a chill R&B vibe. Right now, a lot of the vibe is either super hype party, so think like Chorus or Rise's latest release kind of has that vibe. Or it's like very cute, so like To Us. Yeah, so it's like either like super noisy, energetic, or very cute, sweet. And they've kind of like carved their own path. And I think I don't know how much she has to do with their sound, but I'm not surprised if she does because Kiss of Life's creative director moved to be Close Your Eyes creative director. So I definitely see her talent in like just the whole concepts that they come out with every comeback. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, props to her for her vision. And I think it'll make them really stand out. And like just the fact that like Spencer is like, I'm gonna ult this group because they're doing like they have a different sound that he actually vibes with is a testament to how well their strategy is working. The song itself, I love like the little orchestral intro. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was really cool. And their voices are just so mature in the sense of like they just know how to fit the vibe of the song really well. So it's just so like you feel like it's just all one package. It doesn't sound like instrumentals with a voice layered on top. It just sounds like a whole thing just like floating in
Yeah,
your
it's a
ears.
full product. Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, K4 for me.
I gave this song a K4.5. I think everybody hits the nail on the head. Uh, that this group is really good because it's been a while since I've heard a good boy group song, and I really appreciated this song. I really enjoyed it a lot. I thought the music video was also cool with all the running and the small rooms. I like the concept, and it was nice and easy to learn. So
All right. Next is one more time by All Day Project. When I heard the teaser for this song, I was like, I know this is gonna be a K5 banger. Like I just had that feeling in my bones. Um, I was so hyped. I was so hyped that I even just we usually talk about releases after they've been released in our K-pop server, but I had to talk about the teaser. I was like, y'all, this teaser has me hyped. Um, and did not let me down at all. This song is a strong K5 for me, top 10 contender. Um, I just love how they went from more like rap heavy to more singing this time, more melody, and it just sounds so wistful and like party, like a sad party, but I'm sad inside kind of vibe. And it's just like the little glitchy part at the end, like everything about it is just so good. So good. And like we talked about how All Day Project stands out in the sense that each member gets a longer part rather than just switching off constantly. And I felt they did that here too. So, and I could like distinguish each member's voice pretty clearly so that I don't know, I love this group and I love how they're taking advantage of their strengths. Um and just putting out great music, and I'm super excited for when they come out with an album in the future.
What did y'all think, Spencer, Garrett?
Do we want to know my thoughts?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Next, Garrett, what do you think?
Wait, what is this hate? What is this hate?
I mean, I don't hate them, but like you talked about about them going more to like a more, I guess, melodic and more like singing, but I kind of like them more in the rapping space. So to me, like this isn't as good as like
It was a step in the wrong direction.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a big misstep. It's just like one that I didn't picture them going to next, I guess. So to me, it just doesn't feel as hype. And when I'm, and I know that the way that I say this is going to come out wrong, but I'm like, well, the best part is when it's ending, but that's only because I like the break at the end when like it starts getting more hyped for me. You get like a louder instrumental and the glitchy sound. Like I wish that was kind of the entire song, not just kind of the break at the end. And to be honest, when I was watching the video, this just reminds me of like 2015, 2017 like EDM videos where you just have like these kids running through everything and
Okay.
with like at night. And I mean that's not like a bad thing. It's just this sound to me it sounds really nostalgic to me. Like it just reminds me of like Alan Walker or something. And I don't know if that's like a stretch but that's just what it sounds like to me. So but the music video was like fun and cool. But yeah.
I gave this song a K4, but when I think about it, I think it's probably a K3.5. The chorus was great, don't get me wrong, but I think what brings it down was the rap parts. I didn't think it was all that great.
Our opinions are all like a little everything, a little everything, huh?
But the music video is great. Props to them. But I don't think I could listen to this all day.
Did you
All
not
day.
That's your project.
Yeah.
That's my project. I need
You need to listen to this song all day. Yeah.
No, he needs to listen to it
just one more time, right?
One more time. I wanna celebrate.
Did you not like do you not like the way that like well I guess like the rap part that comes to mind for me is Tarzan's part like in the middle of the song. Do you not like his what did I say it wrong?
No,
No.
I was just laughing because Melissa Ann started smiling.
Well, what did I say? Did I say something wrong?
No, it's just because it's like a lot of people have like issues with him in general, so it's just funny how
Yeah.
you pointed him out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've read some of that online too. I was like,
Just
wow.
like Spencer's like, I like the problematic people.
No.
You can fix him
No.
on some
No.
social shit.
No, this is just a question for Garrett. I'm just wondering if he didn't like the lyricism or if he just doesn't like the way that he sounds. Like, what didn't he like about the rap part?
I didn't like the way that he sounded, and I didn't think the lyrics were that good. I know in their debut song, I really enjoyed his rap part, but this song I didn't enjoy it as much. It just didn't sound as good. That's the first time he sang.
Yeah, I'm kind of more on Spencer's side as well, where this song felt a little. I mean, okay, the chorus just feels like slightly empty. I do like that there is the chorus. I feel like it has just the vocals. I wish there was like a counter melody in the back because it feels like it's just. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like there was just space that needed to be filled with something. The song started out okay. But it didn't really go anywhere, and not in like a good way, because I know I've said the same thing about like Tilt, like how I was like that song doesn't really go anywhere, but maybe I don't know, maybe if I went and did a deep dive and I could try to dissect why that song works for me and this one doesn't. But anyway, I mean altogether it's like a fine song. It's a K3. It's I don't dislike it. I don't like it as much as Famous. And yeah, I mean, it's just a little. I mean, we'll see where they go. The sample size is not very big with this group, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see where they trend. But I'm kind of also of the opinion that this was a little bit more in the wrong direction. I would have liked a bit more intensity. I would have liked a bit more. Again, in my eyes, it's substance. Like I want a little bit more interactivity in the song. I guess like. That's how I felt. I felt like it was missing a counter melody. It was missing some bit of accompaniment to the melody in a lot of instances. But it was not a bad project by any means, and we'll continue to we'll watch your career with great interest.
All right, let's move on to the special singles, which
Hey, that's us. That's at least me.
All right, welcome
No,
to the dating show. We
the
got
special.
Anthony, we got Sam, Spencer.
We're gonna rebrand. We're not
Wait,
the multi-life
maybe I'm the
podcast. We're
Bachelorette. I'm the
the
Bachelorette.
Absolutely. Where's your panel?
Uh,
That's funny.
we gotta reschedule them. Anyways, yeah, I was majorly disappointed because my ult for this group, Ningning, actually had the worst solo in my opinion. But no, I gotta give her credit. She had the best song title. So Ketchup and Lemonade is my favorite one out of all four.
That's a dynamic duo right there. You can't, that's a summer classic.
I know, it makes me kind of want to try them at the same time, but we'll see about that. Well, maybe we'll do that on the next one. The next show, I'll
next show?
Ketchup and Lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds good.
That sounds super acidic.
Super healthy.
Hey, at least you're not basic. Educated jokes. We get the jokes in here. We're staying alive.
Yeah. Oh, are you still going, Garrett?
Oh no, I'm done. I'm not even here.
That's it? You reviewed one song?
Wait, then what was your favorite then?
Well, I was tied for a favorite. I had KARINA and GISELLE as my
Okay.
Good Stuff and Tornado, respectively. They were both K4 for me. I really enjoyed both of them a lot. I gave Winter a K3. It wasn't anything too special, but I really enjoyed her voice. Her voice was great, but that song is just not my style, unfortunately. But with Ningning, I love the background music. I think that's what saved me from putting it at K1. Was the background music, but she just sounded off the beat. It was like she was trying to rap, but like not rap at the same time. So it just didn't work out for me, unfortunately.
Sad day. Yeah, I wrote a few notes for each of these. For Blue, I like singer-songwriter stuff, and it's not very often that groups like this will release just full like singer-songwriter. I mean, it's just not the kind of the method, the mode of like this sort of song. Like the closest thing you would get is like a solo stage at your concert, right? At your group's concert, halfway through you have all the members come out and do their little things. Like that's what this would be for, and it serves that great, I think, for sure. It's a nice it's a nice vibe for her voice. It's a nice niche compared to other like K-pop songs. I would definitely love to hear this in a concert setting. Like that's Blue is up there, but I don't know if I'm immediately putting it in playlists and that kind of stuff. But definitely Blue was on the higher end of this album for me. Ketchup and Lemonade I thought was nice, and it was like a low-key track. There's nothing, I didn't really hate anything about it, but there was nothing that I really loved about it, I guess. Like, I like Bored a lot more than this song. Bored being Ningning's previous solo track that they released. And honestly, I felt that maybe the song overstays its welcome a little bit. Like, I was surprised to see the song last 4 minutes, and I was like, I was like maybe 3 minutes 20 seconds, 3 minutes 30 seconds in, and I was just like, okay, we can we can get to the next song, like it's fine. Yeah, which again, it's nothing, I and we've complained about shorter songs before, so like I don't mean to bite the hand that feeds, that's fine, but maybe if it were 4 minutes of a better song, then I would have a bit better of a time. I don't know. Anyway, I also felt Tornado was kind of unremarkable. Like, and I don't mean to sound like a hater. Like, I feel like I'm just sitting here ragging on it. But, like, the other solos from this group have been more to my taste than these were. Overall, and that includes the unreleased set. Like, I feel like I like the unreleased set of solos that they've had over the last like couple years, maybe a couple years ago, a year and a half ago, that they were performing them. I like those ones more as a set than these as a set for sure. The only note that I wrote for good stuff is all caps. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is I remember when she did the first live performances of it in, I assume, in Korean concerts, and I remember seeing those stages, um seeing clips show up on my For You page and just being like, okay, when can I listen to this on Spotify?
Yeah.
And the time is now. The time is that I can listen to it
Yeah.
now. And I have been listening to it on repeat. Just really, really high energy, really good. I love the dance performance. She's really emotive and great performer, great singer. The song is just really well put together, very, nice hip hop beat. Like, I'm having a great time with it. I'm very, very, very happy that this song is included, because without it, this would be a very lackluster set of solo songs in my eyes, especially compared to their last set that they released. Like, I feel like their last set, I listened to all four, over and over and over. But this one, I would not put this album on repeat the same as I would the last one.
I guess going down the list, I was pretty disappointed with Winter's solo because I really liked Spark. Like, I think that one ended up being my favorite out of the previous four.
Yeah.
So I thought she was gonna go with a similar vibe, but it was different, and so I was like, oh man. And then Ningning and Giselle, I felt like those were I felt like Winter, Ningning, Giselle, K2 for me. And then Karina is like a very strong K5 top 10 contender. I think
she popped off.
She popped off, and I think this solidifies in my mind that Karina is the most advanced vocalist out of all the aespa members. They're all great vocalists. They come from SM. But if you had to like rank them, Karina is the best, I have to say, because the way she is able to manipulate her voice in like so many different ways within this one song to express a different emotion or vibe for each section of the song is insane. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a K-pop artist do it to this extent in a song. And maybe because I don't get to hear them sing for long enough, but maybe besides like BTS, but like even then I feel like some Korean K-pop soloists can hard carry a song through a unique timbre, or just because they look really good while singing it or dance really good while singing it. But Karina has perfected in this song just the vocal technicality of it. And again, I don't think I've ever, I listen to a lot of K-pop. It's almost all I listen to, and I have never heard a vocalist do this before in my life. So, and I've been listening to K-pop since 2015.
That's high praise.
Yeah, it is. But you also like pretty much wrote or talked about everything about like why I liked good stuff as well. I also rated a K5 very high on the list for me out of these singles. Yeah, I'd also rate like Winter, Ningning's, and Giselle's song also a K2. They just don't really vibe with me. I know Anthony talked about the singer-songwriter kind of sound to them, and yeah, I just don't really listen to those kind of songs. Like,
I think it would be good in concert, though. Like,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, it would
Like,
be a good
it's-
experience.
yeah, like it's not really something I'd listen to like in a playlist, but like
It's-
it'd be cool to hear in as like a break song in concert.
Did any of y'all go to Idol's last world tour, their 3D world tour, or any? Have y'all ever seen Idol? It's like Mion's solos are kind of like that, where she comes out and she'll like do more of a actual singing. Like, she'll come and do more like of a singer-songwriter type thing, where it'll be her with a guitar,
Yeah.
or just heard a more of the
like acoustic.
Yes. Again, the singer-songwriter type vibe. And so she is one that I've known to do it. And even though other members of her group will cover a different song or still keep like different vibes, like everyone kind of does a different thing, but she was one person that I've seen execute that pretty well. And so I can picture Winter in that in those shoes, doing that sort of thing, and that lends a good that makes me like the song now, just listening to it, just envisioning being like, oh, I want to be in concert and have that experience. I can envision that and kind of sap from that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much only have like one kind of note for each of the K2 songs. For Winter's song, I was like, I put good song for like an OST or K-drama opening, or the part where the main character is going through a hard time. For Ketchup and Lemonade, I like the bird chirps. And for Tornado, I just put good vibe, and that was it. So
What'd you put for good stuff?
I mean, I put like the best solo, like I just like the heartier beat and the lyrics more, and then like the chorus is just so catchy.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
This
like,
is good stuff.
Yeah. So, which I think is funny that this is just kind of like out there compared to the rest of the solos, because the other ones are like more chill and vibey, and then this one's just kind of like out there, or not like out there.
I like the chorus choreo too. I like her performance a lot.
Yeah.
The whole thing is really good. Like her facial expressions are really good, especially like the ice part that like she does really well with that.
Did you watch any of the other performances? Because I only watched this one.
I've watched maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't tell you like what they were from, or which one is which. But I watched a handful on YouTube.
Okay, because I think the only thing that like got me to watch kind of Karina's performance is I saw a clip on Instagram, and I was like, oh, this is really good. Let me see the whole thing. So, and then I was not disappointed. So, but yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up the song reviews. Now we're on to our discussion. And like Melissa Ann kind of foreshadowed in the beginning, Spotify Wrapped is right around the corner for us. And
Scary
so
stuff.
I guess my question is, well, I have a few pointers, but do any of y'all have an idea of what your Spotify Wrapped might be showing this year? Like in terms of like artists or like songs?
I think I'm going to have a lot fewer minutes listened than in my previous years.
Why?
Because in my previous years, well, first of all, just because of the volume that I have been listening the last few years. Like, I think the last 4 years I've had over 140,000 minutes listened each year.
Oh my gosh.
Last year was probably last year was 145, year before that 147, year before that 145. And I would be surprised if I were over 100K this year. I haven't been at my computer as much. I've been working more, so I've been at my desk, and I listen to my music a good amount of my time at my desk, but it's not as much as I would need to have that many minutes. But I feel like most of my listening habits is just me throwing on a playlist and shuffling it, and a lot of the time it's just my current year K-pop playlist. So I imagine the early 2025 K-pop is going to have a skew, because I feel like it always kind of does. I feel like a lot of my top songs are just early year songs, because when I make the playlist and then I'm just shuffling the playlist in January, February, or whatever, there might only be 30, 40 songs in there. And so those are just going to get played over and over and over again, compared to when I add the later songs, like October, November, whatever, I'm having to listen to those specifically a lot more if I want them to have a chance, if they're going to have a chance of showing up in my Spotify Wrapped. So, I mean, I guess we'll see. I also feel like my emotional state has been a bit volatile, so I wonder if that's gonna show through. I wonder, like, if I'm just gonna have some like sad boy pop in my in my top songs. I guess
Top
we'll have
genres.
to see. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I envision that this year might be a bit different from my last lists.
What about y'all, Garrett, Melissa, Ann?
I have been trying to guess my top artist, and it's hard to figure out because I have K5 songs that I just repeat over and over again that contribute to my top artist, but then I also have artists, usually non-K-pop, where I listen to individual songs not as often, but then if you aggregate the number of songs of one artist that I listen to, it might end up being the same as like the one artist I repeat, the one song I repeat over and over again. So I'm not sure. I feel like Camila Cabello will be up there. She released an album last year that I really liked, and I just started to love it even more this year. So I feel like I would not be surprised if she's like number 3, just from all the times I repeated her album this year. Highly recommend that album. It's called CXOXO, and I would recommend the what is it? The deluxe version, which is like the Dream City version. I don't remember, but the deluxe version. I feel like, I don't know, I've just had a weird year with music this year. I feel like I'm not attached to my top 10 K-pop at all. Like, I mean, there are like some good songs that I still enjoy, but I'm just like not, I don't know, this year music just felt like a drought to me. Like, and that's never happened to me before. So I feel like In Hypin will be 2 or 1 or 2 just because I listened to them a lot leading up to the concert in August. But yeah, like overall this year's music just felt weird, and like I don't really know what to make of it. I feel like there were definitely really, really good songs, but none of them just stayed with me emotionally throughout the whole year. I just kind of like listened to them, got sick of them, found some other songs, got sick of those, and it's just been like up and down. Whereas like I can look back at my top 10 K-pop for every year and be like, wow, like I remember that being so good and me listening to that throughout the whole year, not just like around the time when it came out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm still struggling to make my top 10 for our server. But I'll figure it out eventually.
It's interesting that you had mentioned a drought because I mean there's like been a couple, I mean my top 10 contenders has 133 songs. But to be honest, I feel like I can like get rid of a lot of them.
Yeah.
Just because you kind of listen to it and get sick of it. But if I had to guess, like K-pop artist wise, who would be like kind of on my top like artists of the year, it'd probably either be like One Pack because of their Pink Crush album from February. I just love that. Like I literally have all the songs in my top 10 contender list. And then probably just for recency bias, a lot of NMIX's Blue Valentine EP or album. A lot of songs from that also have made the list. And
for sure.
I've had those K-pop songs as my main listenings. But probably artist-wise, I've been listening to like a lot of country, so probably a lot of Ella Langley is gonna be on there, and then Sabrina Carpenter, just because she's a good pop artist to listen to. So
I've been revisiting her old stuff recently. I think I prefer her old stuff before she blew up compared to her most famous songs, but she's a really talented artist for sure.
Yeah. I think anything before like Emails I Can't Send is like really good. Like Singular Act 2 is really good I think is my favorite like kind of music from Sabrina Carpenter. But also Jonas Brothers I've listened to a lot too. And I think it'd be cool to go see them in concert, but I think
their concert was really good. I will say it was really, really good.
Yeah, I kind of started listening to them a lot recently a little too late because I think they were in Austin recently,
Mm-hmm.
and I like missed it. So
Yeah, I didn't know that the guitarist that I was talking about, who was Korean, she's the guitarist for DNCE, for like the Cake by the Ocean. That I don't remember who, if it's Nick or Joe that's the singer of that, but she's the guitarist for that. So I thought that was pretty cool. She like introduced herself in Korean at the concert, so I thought that was pretty that was pretty interesting. And then she said English, like she translated to English afterwards, but the first thing she said to the crowd was like, "Hi, I'm Jinju from Korea," in the very stereotypical like idol introduce yourself way. That was funny, but nah, it was
cool.
good.
I guess like my last question is, or like my last talking point is like, do we get sad if like you just kind of know an artist or a song isn't gonna make it to? Because to be honest, I've been feeling kind of bad that I think like Weekly, my alt group, isn't gonna be like on my list, or like
Oh.
Card, a very high like performer like in the past, I guess for me, isn't probably gonna be on those top fives. So like in these past like 2 to 3 days, I've been having like their artists like complete collection playlist like kind of on repeat to like try to give them some more minutes so that
But
they appear.
they're done tracking though.
So yeah. So but I mean, I don't know. Like Card's latest releases have been kind of misses for me, but like a lot of their older music I still like. So I don't know. Do y'all do y'all feel the same?
I remember feeling conflicted when Twice wasn't my number one artist for the first time. I remember being like, what does this mean
Was
for
it ITZY?
me?
Did ITZY take it?
I wonder. I don't actually know. Oh, don't we have our... Yeah, we have... Did we just unarchive this channel, this Raps channel?
Yes.
Do you know?
Yes.
From Anthony has image. See, I love searching in Discord. It is super easy. Okay, actually, so last year, Twice was my number one artist. The year before that, New Jeans was my number one artist.
Really?
It was New Jeans, Kepler, Le Seraphim, Triple S, 50/50. Twice wasn't even on there.
Wow.
So I remember that I was like, oh wow, like times a changing. You know? But no, I don't think this year, I don't feel like I have expectations going into this year. Like I kind of empathize with Melissa Ann, that I feel like a little bit more disconnected from the songs this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the same expectations as I have previously. But I'm still interested in knowing what because I'm a huge data nerd, so I like just seeing statistics.
Yeah.
I think because I front loaded and hyped so much this year, they're gonna end up in my top 5 somehow. But I am sad that I don't reach for their music as much post concert, just because like I'm not saying that I'm sick of their music, but their discography, I mean, I've been listening to their discography since 2020. Like that's like 5 years, and they release twice a year and like not that many songs each time. So like I don't know. It's just I love their songs. I still do all the fan things. I'm literally going to their pop-up tomorrow after work at the Galleria, but I don't know, just their music, I'm just like, you better release something soon or else I'm gonna go crazy. Like it's the same few songs over and over again. So I don't know. I do get sad thinking about like, am I getting sick of their music? I know I'm not. I know it's just a phase. And I need to just probably like take a longer break and then dive in, or just like, I know that their next comeback will get me hyped for them all over again. Hyped for the music. I'm still hyped for them all the time.
Of course,
but,
of course.
Yeah, I do. It does make me like, ooh, I don't know if this is a good sign.
What about you, Garrett?
I think I'll miss Dreamcatcher. I feel like I haven't really
Oh.
listened to them like at all this year.
I mean, they are gone. So,
Yeah.
you know.
But I used to play a lot of their old songs,
Oh, right.
like on repeat a lot. So
Yeah.
I'll miss them a lot. But I mean, my Spotify Wrap's gonna be whack too because I haven't been listening at all. I don't even play it much in the background anymore, and I don't drive that much because my work's like 5 minutes away. So it's really hard to find time to play Spotify like in the background. So I'll just miss pretty much anybody I really like a lot. So, but it'll be really interesting to see what will even show up on my Wraps. So we'll see.
I feel like it's interesting that we were talking about like disbanded people or like groups that are been gone, but like New Jeans have been gone for like over a year and they're still like reaching new highs with their songs.
Hey,
So,
and we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm very hopeful for like a comeback, hopefully pretty soon. But
The
like
memes have been really funny. The memes about them returning have been pretty top tier.
Yeah. I mean, I still listen to their old songs.
Of
and,
course,
like,
they're bangers.
Watch their like dance practices. It's just so good. So
I almost had my elementary school like lean back. Your teacher tells you stop, do it, and you're like, I'm not gonna fall, and then you fall. Yeesh.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in again, episode 18. And if you've been here since day one, since episode 0, extra points for you. Thank you so much for being there all along. You mean so much to us. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.